This is PARM with Pro Box Respect TKO. I'm here with the charismatic promoter, Eddie Hearn. Eddie, how are you, mate?
Me? Oh, me. Very kind of you. Yeah, very kind. I'm good. I'm very good.
Good. Eddie, in some ways, a very calm interview. Was that sort of pre-planned, or is it just the way it panned out?
I think Chisora's the kind of guy where you got to expect the unexpected, and he's not going to just come and be a circus act and play up to the crowd and the fans just because they want it or they expect it. So you expect the unexpected with Chisora, and we're going to see a lot of that in the build-up to this fight. And it's a good fight. I think he wants to keep his cool as well, know what he's got to work on, and ahead of a big fight for both of them, not just on a domestic level, but now an official eliminator for the WBC World Title on December 10th.
A lot of the guys I know who know these guys personally say they're both great guys, but every time they're involved in a fight, there's always fireworks, though, isn't there? Is that just the nature of the beast, or is it?
So. I mean, like Dereck Chisora said, he's the Don in that respect.
Yeah.
He's the one that everybody talks about as, But like I said, he does it when you don't expect it. When he slapped Vitaly Klitschko, no one expected that. When he chased Belew's team through the kitchen in Germany, no one expected that. So.
Completely out of the blue,
turn up
isn't it?
and say, "Oh, I'm going to show this." Dillian is much more in your face. You know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
you're going to get Dillian's going to come. He's going to talk smack, and he wants to have a fight. And he wants to have a fight with Dereck Chisora right now. But Chisora didn't really play to his tune, and he knows what he's got to do in the fight.
Good. Eddie, huge bill, obviously the Joshua undercard. How difficult was that to make that? Because it's a huge bill.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you've got always the debate about pay-per-view and stuff like that, and we know that the Molina fight is a good fight, a solid fight, but it needs a big card as well. That's what we've built. Of course, Whyte Chisora, Lewis Ortiz, Katie Taylor, return of Scott Quigg. You've got Burton against Buglioni. You've got Yafai in a wonderful fight against Conception, the world title. So, you've got to give value for money, because people don't like putting their hand in their pocket, just like in any form of life. And hopefully we put a bill on that people enjoy, feel like they've got value for money for, and no doubt will be judged on December the 11th.
Before the Molina fight, there was obviously big talk of Joshua versus Klitschko. The WBA have now said they will sanction the fight, will they, in the new year? Was you a bit disappointed it didn't happen for 10th of December?
I wasn't. A fight like that, I think, deserves bigger than a 20,000 arena, and I think it deserves more than a 6-week build-up.
Okay.
So, I think we'll move forward, get that fight made for the spring now. But he must beat Molina, and I think AJ's just focusing on the Molina fight. There's a press conference tomorrow. I know there'll be plenty of talk about Klitschko, but for him, he has to beat Eric Molina to make that reality.
Would you say then, with Klitschko in the frame, is that potentially a fight for the UK, Wembley?
Yeah, it'll be UK. I want to take it to a stadium in April, looking at Cardiff as well as a possibility, maybe even Wembley, so we'll see.
David Haye's also come into the frame somewhat. Where do you see going with that? Is he a potential for Joshua, Tony Bellew? Because that one's brewing up nicely as well.
I think the Bellew fight is definitely the one that has most potential in the short term. Looking at that fight, maybe even for February. And I think David Haye will be now looking as though he's been frozen out of the WBA, but he's in a good position with the WBO to look at the winner of Parker and Ruiz maybe in April of next year.
He's also ranked third by the IBF as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Pudev's the mandatory, so if Pudev was to get out of the way, Haye would be the mandatory, but it would be on 75-25. So I don't think he'd really be a lover of that. But he's in a good position, and he has some big fights ahead of him. Yeah,
that'd be a great fight. The fight versus Bellew, I mean. Do you see that being a heavyweight, or will it be a catchweight?
No, it'll be a heavyweight. And I think Bellew would Haye would come in light for that fight anyway, maybe 15-10. And I think Bellew would come in at 15 stone.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's, Haye's boxed people 2 stone heavier than him. So I'm sure Bellew won't have a problem boxing someone 10 pound heavier than him.
Personally, I think he looks pretty good at around about 15.5, 15.10, as you said.
And I think that's what he might be looking to come into the fight at.
Cool, excellent. Any last words ahead of the big 10th of December for the fans?
Just enjoy it. I mean, I believe a real fight for Joshua and Molina. You've seen him in great fights with Wilder. He's coming off a strong win against Adamek as well in Poland. So you'll see Molina tomorrow. He's here to fight. He's here to try and become world heavyweight champion. But in my opinion, Joshua is the best heavyweight in world boxing. And I'm excited to see him back in the ring on December 10th.
Will the guys be here tomorrow then for another
they'll be here, in Dorchester. We've got a press conference tomorrow.
In the Dorchester, okay. Eddie, this is new to me, but thank you very much for this opportunity, and I'll see you around.
Cheers, mate.
Take care, buddy.